Hi, I was just going through my photo albums. My parents have pictures of me achieving different milestones. There's when I took my first step, one of my first tooth, and also one of my first days of preschool. Then for many years, there weren't any milestones until the time I hit puberty. Do you know what puberty is? Growth and development in humans is visible right from the childhood to adulthood. At each phase, the body shows some physical and physiological changes. But there is a transitional stage between childhood and adulthood. This takes place between the age of 11 to 19 years. On an average, in girls, puberty begins around 10 to 11 years and ends at around 15 to 18 years. Whereas in boys, it begins around 11 to 12 years and ends around 17 to 19 years. During this phase, the body undergoes changes leading to reproductive maturity. And this phase is called adolescence. These changes mark the onset of puberty. Puberty ends when the adolescent reaches reproductive maturity, thus making the body capable of sexual reproduction. The developmental changes that takes place during this phase can be broadly classified into two categories: primary sexual characteristics and secondary sexual characteristics. Primary sexual characteristics are present right from the birth. These characteristics are what distinguishes a male and a female. Secondary sexual characteristics are the one that emerges as a result of primary sexual characteristics. Let's first see the changes that takes place inside a female body. In girls, the reproductive organs develop. The ovaries enlarge and the female gamete called ova or eggs begin to develop. Also, ovaries start releasing the mature egg or ovum. As a result of this, some prominent physical changes become visible, like the breast begin to develop. Hair grows under the arms and in the pubic region. The region below the waist widens. Apart from these changes, there is a significant increase in height. This would vary from person to person and is greatly influenced by a person's genetic makeup. Another key change of puberty in females is the onset of menstruation. One mature ovum is released by one ovaries once in 28 to 30 days. As the egg matures in the ovaries, the walls of the uterus become thick, preparing itself to receive the egg. If the egg is fertilized, it develops into an embryo. If the sperm does not fertilize the released egg, the thick lining of the uterus and the blood vessels are shed off, thus resulting in bleeding. This bleeding occurs once in 28 to 30 days and is called menstruation. The first menstrual flow is called menarche. So what do you think? When does this stop? It lasts throughout the reproductive phase of a female, that is, till the age of 45 to 50 years. The stoppage of menstruation is termed as menopause. All these changes that occur are influenced by female hormones, estrogen and progesterones, which are chemical secretions produced by the ovaries. One important thing to note here is that everyone goes through these changes, but it does not necessarily mean that you'll start developing it at the same time as that of your friends. You might go through a lot of stress and emotional turmoil during this phase, but it is all normal. Just speak with your close ones and try to embrace this change with positivity.